Hey, what is up, everyone, and welcome back to Market Psychology 101, where we practice conditioning our minds to find value where there's fear and to be cautious where there is greed. If you find anything I say to be helpful, please like and subscribe. In this video, we are going to be taking a look at the top altcoins available on Coinbase by market cap. There are a lot of cryptos available on Coinbase, too many to do in one video, but we are going to take a look at the top 10 altcoins outside of Ethereum based on market cap. Some of the coins I did go over in my last video where I talked about all the tradable crypto that's available on Robinhood. And for crypto, all things crypto on this channel, I'm going to be mostly sticking to coins available on Coinbase or Robinhood just because those are the two easiest places to buy in. And I want this channel to be for people new to investing or the crypto space. Again, none of what I say is financial advice. I'm not a trader or financial advisor. Please do your own research. Test out your methods without money first. Never invest what more than you're willing to lose. All that stuff is purely for entertainment. And I do try to use my knowledge and experience in the field of psychology to find value, as I said before, where there's fear and to be cautious where there's greed. Anyways, let's get into it. So this is Bitcoin. I'm going to do a separate video on Bitcoin later. We're going to move past that. This is Ethereum, coiling in there. We're moving past it. First one we're going to take a look at is XRP, Ripple. So Ripple, as you can see, for a while, it's just slowly ascending here. You know me, I like to take a look at stocks or cryptos within the last year. Is it within 10% of the yearly lows? That is a good time, or one indicator to show you that it might be a good time to buy. That is why having more time in the market is better than timing the market. If you are looking at getting into cryptos, of course, do your own research. This is my advice, not financial advice, but my opinion. Write down a list of 5 cryptos you are interested in investing into. Write down a list of those 5, and every week just look at the charts. Take 5 minutes to look at the charts. Is it within a yearly low, 10% of a yearly low? Is it, pull up this indicator, the RSI, Relative Strength Index. Has it hit the oversold area down here on the RSI multiple times? And if so, if both those conditions are met and you like that crypto a lot, you did your research, this is one of the easier ways I find of when to buy crypto and to not overthink it. That way you're not chasing the hypes, you're not chasing the pumps and buying in up here just to lose some profit and to hold the bag, wait a while till it goes back up again. So Ripple, time to buy? Not really. I would wait until it's around the 50-cent area. If it gets back there, all things, just considering that crypto is going to stay in sort of a boring phase. This is not considering if any ETFs get approved in January and everything blasts off. We never know. So next one, we're going to take a look at Solana, Sol. Similar chart to that of Link. Coiling for a bit, recently overbought. I'd wait a while, personally, see if it comes back down to maybe this 40 range. If it gets back down to the 30s, right here, the low 30s, maybe a time to buy. Will it get this low again? I'm not so sure. But if it did get down to the 30 range and you like Sol, not the worst time to buy in my opinion. Next one, Cardano. Very similar. We've been ranging up and down. Overbought, not oversold, not time to buy, in my opinion. Wait for it to double, triple tap the oversold area of the RSI. Cardano, if it gets back down here to this range, lower end of the range around 25, maybe think about buying if you like Cardano. Doge, I did a review on this one for the Robinhood one, similar to Cardano, higher end. I'd wait and see if it got to the low 6 cents. And if so, if you like Doge and it's hitting that oversold area of the RSI, maybe buy. Link, we talked about this one in the other video. recently overbought. Now, one thing I do want to show you, if you have not seen the last video, we're taking a look at the weekly. We have not gotten a sell signal for the weekly or monthly. So it's possible this thing, link, that it looks like we might get into the overbought areas again. Is it going to be more overbought, less overbought? If it becomes overbought again and then curls down and the price doesn't make new highs, then you could say that maybe it's going to come down and test this 11 range. But just where you see where the price is, it's near its yearly highs, which, where did we get to? 16.6. If we get above that in the overbought area, then be patient. Even as a trader, you wouldn't be considering selling quite yet if it keeps, you don't want to fight the trend basically. But back here, again, if you were spending time in the market and you're just checking every week and you saw a link was oversold in the RSI, close, maybe not quite 10%, but close enough to its yearly low that you consider buying back here. And I do like Link a lot. We're going to take a look at AVAX. Ooh, AVAX. Similar to Sol, similar to Link, overbought. If it becomes more overbought before it goes back down and breaks a new high, then who knows how high this will go. But if not, and it comes back down, then maybe it's going to get back to this area first, 17, 14. You just go down from there. Matic. Matic's one I like. And I've bought into Matic a while ago. So Matic, where are we at? Recently overbought. Came back down. Now here, as you see on the RSI, looked like we broke through a trend there. If we were to draw a line. Yeah, we got underneath it, going back above now, so maybe that's a fake out. But if it does come back down here, then, and gets oversold, I wouldn't buy the first oversold area, I'd buy the second or third. The second is where I start, because the first time the RSI shows oversold does not mean that's going to be the lowest for price. Okay, so as you can see, very oversold, but as we tapped it again, the price went even lower. So that's just one thing I like to do here. Oversold. Second time, oversold. Now, if you caught that wick, not the worst time to buy, but eventually you would have been underneath that value. Okay. Here, oversold again. Better time to buy. Here, if you liked it, buy some more. Why not? So, Matic, I do like Matic overall. But if you can get it at a value closer to the 70 cent or even the 50 cent range, that's when I would look at getting in. Next one we're taking a look at is DOT. And I know it's confusing because there's polka dot for Matic and then there's DOT. Trust me, they're different. This one, somewhat similar to SHIB or Doge. It's at the higher end of the overbought area. Looks like it's going to test the overbought area again. Is it going to break above? Or if it's going to be around the same, form a double top, we could go lower, back down to the $4 range. Litecoin, I find this one really interesting because it's been within this range for a while, and I know it's broken above and below a few times, but overall has been in this range. Not as volatile as some of the other cryptos, but I am wondering if it's going to get to the lower 60s, maybe around that 63 range again. And, you know, you could double, triple your money here, possibly if crypto overall was to go on a big bull run. Last one we're going to take a look at, SHIB, Shiba, Shibbity-doo-dah. SHIB, very similar to Doge, just coiling and going down, making lower lows. But it does look like it's coiling, tightening. Here the RSI looks like it's going to test that overbought area again. That's the trend. And so as it does, If it only gets to around this 900 range, as you can see way on the right, then my guess would be is it would come back down. It would be oversold again. So maybe you could look for that 700 range. Anyways, if there's any video or any crypto you want me to look at that is available on Coinbase that I have not covered, let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to make more altcoin videos covering some of the other ones available on Coinbase. The other video that came out today, I did cover all the tradable cryptos available on Robinhood outside of Bitcoin, ETH, and USD for obvious reasons. So hope you found this video to be helpful. Please consider liking and subscribing. And of course, all that I said today is just my opinion for entertainment, not a trader, not a financial advisor. I like to take a long-term macroeconomic viewpoint at the market and use psychology to help us find areas of value, to be cautious where there's greed, and to look for opportunities when there's fear in the market. So if you are new to crypto, I'm just going to share a couple very easygoing tips to help you possibly dip your toes into the market. Of course, do your own research. Never invest more than you're willing or able to lose, because I do know people that have lost all their money, hundreds of thousands of dollars in crypto. So do be careful. I know it's exciting at the thought of 10xing your money. That's not normal. We do try to play to any advantage we can. So we're not just purely gambling and not blindly throwing our money when the news is hyping crypto, when things are pumping. We try to increase our time in the markets. Check the RSI, check when there's fear, and try to jump on those opportunities with the money that we are able to use. Again, not overdoing it, not financial advice, just my opinion, blah, blah, blah. You guys have a great and wonderful weekend. Take care.